I'm over here going, yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start the demo on what can you make as far as Charcloth out of, something besides just cloth. We're going to do cloth, but we're also going to try something a little different. Here on the first stove, what I'm going to do is making Charcloth. The higher the percentage of cotton you can get, the better off you are. And something that you would probably have with you if you're out in the woods is a bandana. So I just cut 3 or 4 pieces of cloth out. Just going to tuck it in the tin, close this one up, set it here. What I have here is actual cotton balls, and anytime you make Charcloth, or if you're going to use cotton balls, you want to roll them tight, because once they're made into char, they're very fragile anyway, and you still have to fluff them up in order to use them. So I roll them really tight, put them in the tin, close it up, and for something we've never tried before, this is going to be a learning experience for us also, is if you've seen the man pond video, you've seen us fluff the tampons up and use them with fire steel in order to take a spark. We're going to see if you can make char out of them. We're going to use a this is an OB non-applicator tampon. I believe this is the 9mm version. Right here is the large OB tampon, or I believe the 50 caliber version. This is for them, let's just say it's the 50 cal version. And I've also taken one and taken it out of the actual, there's a cover on these things. I don't know a lot about tampons, so I'm just telling you now. But we took the cover off, and I'm going to put it in the tin. We're going to see how they work. All right, let's get them fired up. All right, we'll be back in just a minute. All right, all the char is still working. We're fixing to turn the stoves off, let them cool off, and then see what we got. Stick with us. Now that we're done, we're going to take a look and see what we have. First, we have the Charcloth that we made from the bandana. And there we have it. That is actually 4 pieces of bandana. You can see how thin and fragile they are. And they will take a spark from a fire steel and keep an ember going. You'll still have to use the method where you put it into a bird's nest and blow it to keep it going. All right, next we have the cotton balls. That was 8 cotton balls. Let's see if we got, I don't know how much fluffing you're gonna do, but that's a pretty tight little bundle. If you get a spark on it, it would probably hold pretty well to get your fire going. All right. And lastly, we have the char man-pons. Looks like we have the 9mm version here, the 50 cal version here, and this was the one that we had taken the outside wrapper off of, and we're gonna try and fluff them a little bit, see what we come up with. This is, even though the wrapper was off, is still pretty compact. This side's actually crunchy, but that's a pretty tight little bundle. That would work well. The 50 cal, it doesn't look like it actually charred all the way through. Well, it got a pretty good bit of it. That right there would hold an ember for quite a while. and the 9mm version, about the same as the 50 cal version. The wrapper actually burnt off, but it holds it pretty tight, so it's not quite what I was expecting, but I like it when you leave the wrapper on it because it actually holds the bundle tighter, and I think a tighter bundle will hold an ember a lot longer. Hope you learned something from the video. Make sure if you have any comments or questions, you post them below. We're going to head back inside. Stick with us. All right, be sure to rented lips.
Yeah.